from V.E.S. welcome all the parents back to school. It's almost 1.5 years we had partially closed the school for the offline, and now it's the time to reopen for the offline classes. That is September 15th of this particular year, that is 2021, we have got the permission from the government to reopen the schools from grade 6 to grade 10. So we all welcome all the students and the parents to the school. We are very glad and happy that you all parents have accepted us and you wholeheartedly have sent your children back to the school. The first day of our reopening, that was September 15th, we saw about 80 to 85% of students from grade 6 to grade 10 were back to the school. It was a question mark whether we will be able to start up our offline classes. But you all, being the educated parents, has accepted the right value of education, and you people have proved us wrong and you have sent your children back to us. That is the confidence that you people have kept on us, and that is also the trust you have on us, and obviously it is the reality. That is why in the locality we say that V.E.S. was born to lead, is to lead, influence and inspire the locality. We also insist the other parents to gear up for the schooling. We have to right now understand the value of the education which is required right moment for your children. As we already have told that government has given all the guidelines to reopen, we shall also follow and be a responsible parent to send our children back to the school. It was almost about 1.5 years to 2 years. There is a long gap which has been between the teacher and the children. When are we going to bridge this gap if still the children are away from us? Let us not delay, let us bridge the gap and give a strong foundation regarding the academics at present to your children. Children have forgotten many things. We know that we didn't have any other option other than that of online. And V.E.S. was the best to give the online education throughout and to compete with the top ICSE schools. We are proud that our school teachers were teaching the online session for the reputed schools throughout the city. So that was the trademark of the V.E.S. in and around. We clearly adhere to the government SOP which has been provided for all the schools. We the first to maintain the hygiene, as you have experienced us before. The same hygiene as well as the government SOP will be clearly followed from the school. The administrator section, Mrs. Jayashree, will be taking the lead of taking up the SOPs, whereas our honorable principal will be the right person to gauge your children with the right academics. So with these two people, we are back to the school for the offline mode.
And take the support of religion in order to prove themselves right, though they do wrong. All of you are able to understand. Pale, dull, eager lid, cheap, useless lid. You rather threaten me, you rather scare me, and you offer nothing to me. But rather, your plain, simple warning attracts me than the beauty of silver and gold casket. Let me, here I choose the lid casket, let joy be the confines. Then Portia realizes that Bassanio has chosen the right casket. You're able to understand. Then she says, how all other feelings fly to air, they vanish into thin air. And then talks about how an Indian woman, Indian means West Indian woman, being covered with a beautiful scarf, that doesn't mean that she looks beautiful. You're able to understand. If you unfurl or remove that curtain, you get to see the real worth of her. So he says very clearly, this outward attraction is nothing but a dangerous seashore to the most dangerous sea. And then she talks about beauty, cosmetics. Right, religion I think I spoke about, stairs of sand I spoke about, beard of Hercules I spoke about, cosmetics. So people think that beauty is something natural. But even now, beauty is available to buy. You can buy by weight. You can measure it. You're able to understand. Then he looks at her hair. The painter has created a spider web.
V.E.S Model Convent is a school with vision and mission. It has a history spanning over 25 years. It is no ordinary feat. And our school has a broad vision that it wants to provide world-class education to the children who come from village background. And that shows the austerity that our management and the institution carries for India. And our school prides that we have the best teaching faculty with years of practices and experiences and constant mentoring. It has become the core strength of V.E.S Model Convent. And our school provides for world-class amenities, be it spacious, well-ventilated classrooms or various laboratories to have hands-on experiences. Choose V.E.S, you're in for the best pedagogy. We at V.E.S believe that every child has the potential to blossom, and we are the facilitators. So, our curriculum is centered around the children, and we do give priority to activity-based teaching than passive listening. Come and visit V.E.S Model Convent, a wonderland, a catalyst in action.
I told you that it is different from other wars that fought in our country or other countries of the world. See here, it is different from its scale and repercussion. See here, the war that's fought on the worldwide scale. Worldwide scale means many of the nations participated in it directly or indirectly. See, India is the country or the nation, it is participated indirectly. There was a war that fought in the year 1914. That is the war that fought with the major continents of the world. Okay, here almost all the continents of the world that participated in this war, that is Asian continent, African continent, European continent, and some of the nations or the islands in the Pacific. And this war, that is the war fought in 1914, that engulfed the entire nation of the world.
As I am parent of Ishan Sai Singh, he is studying in grade 6. We have joined for V.E.S Model Convent School because we have seen the school atmosphere. Environment is very good and clear, where I like my child to make him to study in this school. And he learns most of the discipline and all over here. And he has participated in the cultural event in the virtual platform. As in last year, he has participated and taken part very goodly. Whereas earlier he used to get fear to participate in events. Nowadays he has changed a lot, improving here, and even teachers are more motivating for the kids.
Now to find out the focal length of this lens, approximately. So we have a method. So what do? The distance between this lens and the screen you measure. So distance between the lens and the, what is this? Screen, what you are catching on the screen? Image. So this is image distance, right? From the lens to the image, this is image distance. So let us just check real image of what is the object? Window. Distant object. Are you able to catch? Move it further ahead and check whether you are able to catch. It becomes blur. So catch a clear sharp image. Adjust the position so that you get a clear sharp image of the window. So here, now, if you are able to catch it, what type of image it is? To show me whether it is concave or convex. What type of lens it is? Why?
In center it is worse and at audience it is magnified.
They are appearing magnified. So what type of lens is there in your hand? It is a convex lens.
Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, with the motto of leading from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge, V.E.S. Model Convent is known for its quality of education from over past 26 years now. Our mission is to provide a joyful learning environment to the children, which would help them in turn to discover their hidden talents and to reach the maximum intellectual potential. While doing so, we bear in mind the purpose of education, which is not just mere filling of the pail, but that would kindle a fire, that would create a burning desire, an urge to know more and more, to contemplate the knowledge learned and to convert it to useful experience that would help the human race on the whole. Our teachers are consistent learners themselves. We are open to learning of new innovative, tech-savvy methodologies. Even during this unprecedented pandemic times, they burned the candle at both ends and made it possible for the students to keep learning at a consistent pace. We upgrade our infrastructure from time to time so that no stone is left unturned in giving the best of the world's education to the students of this part of Bangalore. We, at par with the Hybrid Learning Education 3.0, have trained our educators, and they now are the part of the global community where the collaboration of content, creativity and technology happens. This empowers the young mind with not only the scholastic abilities but also the values and morals that have a major role to play in our Indian tradition and culture, in the nation building as well as in the making of good human beings at large.
ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟು ಕಾಮಾಕ್ಷಿ ಪಳ್ಳಿದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲೂ ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ವಿಚಾರಿಸ್ತಾವೆ, ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರು. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟೀಚರು ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಓದೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಆಟ ಆಡೋದ್ರ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಹಾಡು, ಸಾಂಗು, ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನಿಯೋ ಧಾರಣಿಯೋ ಬಲುವನದ ಸಿರಿಯೋ. ಅದನ್ನೇನು? ನಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಾರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು. ಧಾರುಣಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಧಾರುಣಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಲು ಧನದ ಸಿರಿಯೋ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಗಳಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಹಣ. ಈ ಮೂರರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಹಿತ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಆತ್ಮ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮರ ಸಹಯೋಗ, ಆತ್ಮ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ವಿಲೀನವಾಗಿ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಶಾಲೆಯ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ, ನಿಷ್ಠೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕು ಒಂದು ಪಾವನತ್ವ, ಪವಿತ್ರವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯೇಯವಾಗಿ ಹೊರಹೊಮ್ಮುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಪದದ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಇದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಪದ ಯಾವುದು?
ಜ್ಞಾನೇನ ಹೀನ ಪಶುಭಿ ಸಮಾನ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ಕಳೆದ 14 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಬೋಧಕನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ, ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ, ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಈಗಿನ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಲಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟು, ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೀಡೆಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಅಂತಹ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಕೃತಾರ್ಥವನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಸಂಶಯವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಈ 14 ವರ್ಷದ ಒಂದು ಅವಧಿಯ ಸೇವೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗ 6th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡು ಮಾಂಟೇಸರಿಯಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅವನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಠ ಪ್ರವಚನ ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗಂಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಸೋಣ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ.
What tree? No. It is here. Tri. Okay. What he has told is tree. It's correct. Trigonometry. Yes, sir. So it is divided into two parts. So it is derived from Greek Latin word. Trigno antandre tri antakshana 3 anta helidri alva. So it was 3 means three sides in the geometrical figure form agutte. Yes. So here trigon means it is nothing but about triangles we will be studying. Metry. Metry means yes, so it is measurement. Here the length of this tree and the length of the shadow here from the ground level. You know that it will be forming a right angle triangle. Yes, ma'am. See here, from a ray here. So the sun rays is parallel here. Yes. So to make it clear, shall I write it as a right angle triangle? Yes. So the bigger one, the tree will be of a bigger measure, right? So I'll be considering it as a right angle triangle. I'll be writing it as A, B, C. It is right angle at B.
We at VES ensure that our children get the best of both the world. Academics as well as technology are synchronized in such a way that during this pandemic, we ensure the quality education. Our children in countryside, we get the best, yet challenging put in hand, we delivered the quality education. VES means quality delivered. We provided the concoction of what the children need to have the bright future and great potential.
Our school is known for its stellar cultural activities as per the holistic development of our students.
We host KISA inter-school competitions, various cultural activities and celebrations as they deepen the roots of our culture. Our school is a class apart. We at VES ensure that there is a right balance of academics and cultural activities. Regional celebrations such as Kannada Rajyotsava and Hindi Divas and so on are celebrated in style and manner. Sports is our forte. Our children have taken part in various competitions and won laurels to our school, be it NCC or Karate. Our children have been taken part of Republic Day dance competition as a crowning glory to our school.
Yes, Sanavi. Now tell me how many corner? Sanavi, how many corner? And how many sides, Sanavi? How many sides? 4 sides. So all sides are equal. Thank you, Sanavi. Yes. Now next, Impana, unmute. Wait, Impana. Impana, wait. Yes, Impana. Now tell me, which shape this one? Very good, Impana. Now you tell me how many corners? How many sides? 3 sides. Very good. Good. Thank you, Impana. Punachanda. Now you count how many corners? 1. Count one by one. 1. Step 1. Next 2. 3. 4. Thank you.
At VES, we believe that your kids are our kids. That is, nursery gets the stepping stone of learning. That is the initial stage where the children come to us to seek the basic guidance, the basic emotional security and the basic learning. To build the confidence among children and the parent, the main thing is the emotional bonding or the zeal that the teachers have towards the tiny tots. That is, to build that confidence, only the marketing or a word of mouth is not sufficient. We show it practically and we prove it practically through our trial period classes. That is, we get in the children on a free classes, that's for a month or 2 months. That is, you need to send our children to us where we train us without taking a single penny from you, where your child will spend 2 to 3 hours with our teachers who have been a great mentors and a real second mothers to your children. The teachers prove in building an emotional connectivity with your children as they need it very importantly. That is, they leave the house, leaving their mothers and come to us believing that the teachers are very important to us in the overall development of the children. That is, we focus on training them through academics, through extracurricular activities, in giving them the emotional touch, the emotional security and the help they need initially to get in touch with the school and the peer group. We not only teach the academics, we make them feel, see, touch and explore, so that the experience is practical rather than theoretical, where the child sees, experiments, so that the child can never forget the initial experience of the schooling, which gets very important at the nursery level. So here we are to support you, to guide you, to encourage your children in a very better way. Thank you parents. Hope you all will keep supporting us in the same way in making your child future better. That is, when you believe that VES is the right place for your children, please try to believe us and choose us so that your child will get a better foundation. We promise the quality where it is not given in any other school nearby Tavarekere. At VES, we do not only give the priority to the educational qualification of the teacher. We mainly even focus on their patience, their engaging personality, their being energetic, knowledgeable, flexible, and a teacher being a very good listener and communicator. They being more organized and mature to understand the physical and mental ability of the tiny tots. Here at VES, we believe that your kids are our kids. That is, the teachers have created that balance into the parents, that the parents feel that, and even the teachers feel that their children are our children. That is which is leading us to the success today.
Dear parents, your children are with us. We will take care of them. You need not worry about them. Your children are always going to be with us, and we are their second parents. We know how to take care of them. We know how to ensure all the COVID safety measures in our school.
ಆನ್ಲೈನಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾವ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ನಾಗಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಫ್ಲೈನಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಂದ 1-to-1 ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಟೀಚರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ನು ಡೌಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಮನೇಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಡೌಟ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿಯಾದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕ್ಷೇಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿ ಅವರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ಸಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಗಳಿಸುವಂತಾಗಲಿ.
Children, please remember COVID. C. Don't cough. O. Observe and care yourself. V. Be vigilant. I. Illness to be prevented. D. Maintain the distance of 6 feet.
Hope you all are into the vaccination drive. We know that the government has taken the initiative to give the vaccination to each and everyone. We insist all the parents to get vaccinated, if not as early as possible. Why is this? We take the initiatives in the school in preventing or spreading the pandemic, but we are not aware what is going to happen outside. So let us be more precautionary to take our children into more safety places as well as the safety in their surroundings. We take care of our children in the school campus with 100% assurance and the confidence of the COVID prototype. And you people too has to take care of our kids safe at your home. Namaste.